Hello, my name's Michael Keneally, and this video is about 6 things you need to know about the full moon of July 2021. So there's a full moon very early in the morning here in Ireland on the 24th of July, and it's on the 23rd of July in the USA. So there are 6 things you really could need to know to get the full benefit and attunement and inspiration offered by this full moon. Now you can see the Vedic and Western charts, and they're listed together with all the other sections of my July Star Wheel Astrology and Healing newsletter on the July page, the 2021 July page of my Star Wheel Astrology website. Now note from the chart there that the full moon is at 7 degrees Capricorn in Uttarashada Nakshatra, and the sun is opposite at 7 degrees Cancer in Pushyami Nakshatra. So the signs involved are moon in Capricorn, which is all about structure and boundaries, and its opposition, the sun, in supersensitive, caring, nurturing Cancer. And as measured by the nakshatras, the supremely wonderful 27-sign lunar zodiac of Vedic astrology, this moon is in Uttarashada, which is all about victory and quite a measure of severity. And the sun opposite is in Pushyami Nakshatra, which is, yes, I have to admit, pretty pushy, but they're very eager to help, whether you want help or not, that is. And the important thing is that both Uttarashada and Pushyami are kshatriya, or warrior, in their nature. So that's the first couple of bits of the jigsaw being put together. Full moon in Capricorn, opposite sun in Cancer, and the different natures of Cancer and Capricorn, but also the nakshatras involved, Uttarashada and Pushyami, and they're quite different natures. Okay, the next thing to note, and I'm listing a number of things to note before we go on to the 6 key things you need to know, is that Pluto is conjunct the moon in Capricorn, opposite the sun in Cancer. Pluto opposite sun. This is massive, of course, for a child born at this time. Saturn is opposition the sun too. And Saturn is totally beleaguered at this time. And we are feeling that energy. Beleaguered by Pluto in Capricorn, Uranus sending an aspect to it from Aries, a square, and Rahu sending an aspect to Saturn from Taurus. So this energy creates smashing at boundaries, craving for revolution, and fear and pressure. And so that's part of the full moon's energy. It will manifest on the social levels and also in our individual lives. What boundaries do we need to smash? What revolution ought we to bring in? Okay, the next major point before we go on to the 6 things we need to know is Jupiter in Aquarius is opposition to Mars, which is super strong in Leo, and it's conjunct Venus. So Jupiter should boost Mars and Venus expression, especially Mars. An important thing is to take into account is that Neptune is sextile Pluto and trine to Mercury, and Neptune is in Purvabhadra Nakshatra, which is visionary, metaphysical, and Neptune, of course, is just about to go into Vedic Pisces next April. So The combination of Pluto and Neptune is visionary and can be linked to, mediumship and the divine. And now that Neptune is so strong in Purvabhadra, what I'm seeking to say is that we should be open to the vision possibilities from this energy. The ascendant from this chart is in Ardra Nakshatra in Vedic Gemini, and Ardra is very my way or the highway as a nakshatra. And that is part of the new moon, obviously. And if the ascendant of the new moon falls on your chart, you'll get a particularly big stimulus from this new moon. Mercury is high speed in Gemini. So when they stop talking, that's a joke, we can produce prolific projects and high energy now. So be on the lookout for your projections, your energy and the achievement of them. A major point I want to make before I go on to list the 6 key points is that quite a few planets are in oppositions. Obviously, Moon is opposite Sun because it's a full moon. But also Saturn is opposite the Sun, Pluto is opposite the Sun, Jupiter is opposition Mars, Jupiter is opposition Venus. So what is our response as human beings to the energy in the heavens of an opposition? Well, you could say it's about balancing, and it is. But because Vedic astrology is a tantric spiritual path, Tantra is all about the reconciliation of apparent opposites. And how? By going beyond the two apparent opposites to that which is beyond, which unifies them. And so I'm asking you to find now what reconciles these numerous oppositional energies, and most centrally the oppositional energy between sensitive, caring Cancer on the one hand and structured, strict Capricorn on the other. What principle or strategy in your consciousness and in your life would unify those two apparent opposites to bring the fullest harvest? You might want to meditate and journey on that. And also, then, we should each try to identify the ways that would suit us personally to connect with that beyond factor that will unify the oppositions. For me personally, the way I work at this sort of thing is through vision work, which I feel is a wonderful way of doing this sort of thing. And so I remind you again that Neptune is super strong at the time of this full moon. Obviously vision work isn't everybody's method, but I find it very valuable. I've been working as a shamanic healer for 26 years now. Okay, so what are the 6 key things we each need to know about this July full moon? 1. With Moon in Capricorn and Sun in Cancer, we each need to find a proper balance between Cancer things, our home, our sensitivities and our safety, the virtue of protection, and Capricorn things opposite like structures and boundaries and hard work. And as regarding the nakshatras I described above, the nakshatras the Sun and Moon are in at the moment, Pushami and Uttarashada, we should consider to what extent we are called to be a warrior. You see, both these nakshatras are kshatriya in caste. And so is the balance here to be the effective warrior who is sensitive, home-caring, and rightly victorious. So in Pushyami's case, be careful your desire for comfort doesn't take you away from your soul mission at this time. And in Uttarashada's case, expect the severe and the practical. And manage that with some relaxation and harmony and pleasure as well. Point number 3, Pluto is conjunct the moon and opposition the sun. So the highest call for this to each of us is to come more and more into his or her right and proper power now. You can do vision work to envision the empowered you standing in front of you and coming towards you, and even let it merge into you so that you embody more of your rightful power potential now. 4th point, with Mars conjunct Venus in Leo, watch out for relationship tensions. We must all do this around this time and manage them and resolve them with love. 5th point, with Mercury super strong and super fast in Vedic Gemini, watch out and maximize fast completion of your tasks now, those involving communication and thinking especially. Realize that this energy is there in the heavens. Capitalize on this fast, achievement-orientated energy that is ahead for several weeks in your work. And do remember, finally, as the 6th point, that this full moon is caught up in the energy created by Uranus squaring Saturn. Uranus is the storming of the Bastille. Uranus is revolution. He is smashing against Saturn's blocks and prison walls. For you personally, and also in your society. And with Rahu aspecting Saturn too at the time of this full moon, there's generally speaking tons of overwork and hyperdrive, and also fears. So I hope my analysis of the full moon energies has been very helpful. I hope my statement of the 6 key points has been very helpful. You can book an astrology reading with me at the buy page on my Star Wheel Astrology website. My wife Maggie Pashley offers a wide range of healing modalities online worldwide. So find out more at her website, www.maggiepashley.com. There's a blog to accompany this, so you can see the links there. And remember, the charts are all on the 2021 July page on the Star Wheel Astrology and Healing newsletter. And if you want to look what house in your Vedic birth chart the key planets of this full moon of July 2021 fall in and activate, go to my 2021 Star Wheel Astrology webpage and click the link to look up the meaning of the life area that is each house in your chart. There are many, many links to useful information pages on the 2021 webpage. So a special feature of my work is that I've always combined Western psychodynamic with Vedic astrology. I feel this offers us such a lot, and it would be great to work with you in a reading. So do enroll for a reading, and I hope, as I said before, the analysis of the web of energies and the statement of the 6 points were really helpful. Take them in, ponder on them, do vision work indeed, if that is your thing. Prepare for the July full moon. Thank you.